What's up, guys? What's up, my peoples? A lot of people have been very encouraging to me, and it makes me excited to do this because I feel like I got a good base now. Even any type of video I put out can usually get about 3,000 views, which is, it's not bad at all. I think people like this channel because they don't know where it's going to go, and also because I am trying with the best of my ability to be transparent. I have nothing to hide, nor should I hide. That's why when I use the blockchain, I absolutely love it. And I think it's because it's complete transparency. And that's what I would like to show you. That's what I think the world needs. That's what I think you like. And I think that we're sick of it. I think we're sick of it with the news. I think we're sick of it on Twitter. I think we're sick of it on all of these other platforms. It's transparency. What's going on in the world right now. The biggest problem is what people say is the truth and then what all these investigative people come up with. So transparency is everything. And the reason I don't go full transparent is because I don't know, I'm still working fucking Hollywood, but it's just so dead to me. Like, how do I say this? Because I'm not bitter. I mean, I am bitter, but I'm not, because I've done a lot, and I guess it's just not everything that it's cracked up to be, and it's just not the same as it was. And I was thinking about this the other day. Stardom is completely different. Stardom is completely different now. Celebrity is what it is now. That's completely different than stardom. We live in a celebrity culture. We don't live in a stardom culture anymore. Like, star quality it's not revered anymore, and I don't know if you can ever totally do it because everybody kind of thinks they're a star. So if everybody's a star, no one's a star, right? So what I mean is, when stardom was such a big thing, is because the pipes were so small, so you had 5 forms of distribution, and when it came out, everyone heard about it, and it was a huge deal. But now, since we can self-distribute and watch and see and blogs and vlogs and mags and rags, and fucking it's chipped away, right? But there's still people making massive impact. There's music acts, you would see Billy Joel or Bruce Springsteen, let's say that's a star, or Tina Turner, you see our arena. Now it's people that may have they haven't blanketed mainstream, and they're huge. It's not good, it's not bad, it is what it is, but it's different. Because Taylor Swift is a star. Superstar, mega star, generational star, legacy star, like on the Pantheon. She's cracked it all. Bieber, like with Madonna, with Elvis, these people are gonna be up there. They already are. Beyonce. And then you've got people are huge, but you may not know mainstream. And that's awesome, because that means people can get to people who enjoy their work very, very efficiently. And it depends where you go, There's some people that are huge because their accomplishments. There's some people that are huge in people's eyes just because they have a magnetism. And I guess it's so different now because it's more democratized, which is good, but it's less behind the curtain and more like bearing everything, which is less glamorous, but it's less bullshit and it's more transparent, which is good. But the mysticism is gone, which is sad if you're my generation. Like I was up for this show, and they want me to read, and it was for a big streamer, and they had all these people attached. One of the persons was attached with somebody I did a movie with years ago, and he seems like a guy that gets attached to stuff as opposed to like having to fight for it, unless it's like a Scorsese movie or something. And the other person that was attached, along with a few others, is just a very talented guy on the scene a few years, red hot right now for multiple reasons. And then there's me, along with other people that I'm out there fighting and reading for like 9th role, and I'm like, what? I've done multiple cartoons, multiple fucking voiceovers and movies and TV and commercials, stand-up specials. I've done so much. I know in this world of voiceover, they want to hear your work, but at some point, if other people are getting a pass, why do I have to go and fucking suck dick? I know why, because I'm not hot at the moment. And I'm just like, oh, let's see him. Yeah, he's good, I guess. I'm over it. Like, I'm not gonna fucking do that. Like, I'm not desperate for cash. I'm not desperate for it. It's not gonna make or break my fucking life. And Logan Paul might get more views on his stream than your fucking show. Why? I have so much fucking tape. I have 26 years, 27 years worth of fucking tape to see if I can act, to see if I can fucking tell a joke, to see if I can do a voiceover, to see if I can do I've done everything in this business. Acting, singing, dancing, you name it. I've been nominated for a Raspberry Award. I was shown at the Oscars in a montage. I have been fucking on TMZ throwing up, and I've also been in Emmy Magazine lauded. I mean, name it. So, you know, that's just life, right? You're going to have these ups and downs. So nothing is never going to, it's nothing. I'm so lucky to have done everything I've done, and I'm not like phased by any of it. I'm not going to get nervous. I think that Hollywood is so fucking still thinks that it's the end all be all, and the ratings are going down. The relevance is going down. The excitement is going down. The star factor is going down. Like, I don't give a fuck. I know some people are talking about these movies. It's like, I feel like they pay to make some of these movies trend. I'm like, come on. You can't, no one wants to see that again. I'm the only one who wants to see that again. I'm wondering if I could do this pod because I'm just like how honest I can be. And I just realized I just can't. It's so hard for me to work with anybody because you gotta either get it or you don't. And let's be honest, most people don't get it. And they're going to say, oh, well, you don't get it. You're this and that. But I do get it. The difference is I get it whether I'm in a fucking milk box or a mansion. I'm saying the same shit I've always been saying since I've been in a milk box. People think you're crazy. And then when you get to your mansion, they're like, oh, my God. And it's like, oh, okay, but you didn't believe me then. That's why most people in mansions are miserable, because no one believed in them in the milk box. And you could say that my team, but I don't know. Maybe they are, but there's a lot of people that aren't on the team from the beginning. It's so funny because I'm doing this fucking video and I'm like, do I want to do this video? And Alyssa Donut is like, well, you know they're not watching, which is everything that's wrong with my team. I got somebody, you know, I didn't want to work with anybody. You know how I feel about representation. And they were like, well, it was during COVID. And they're like, oh, I'll just take on whatever. And I'm literally like put on a list. I know. But like, that's the truth. Like, I really, like, there's people you put on a list. You can't put me on a list. A, I don't fit into any boxes. B, I've already made such a mark on pop culture. It's you either fucking get it or you don't. And C, I'm uncategorizable. I do many things. But D, I'm a wealth of revenue if tapped the correct way. If you're a thinker that sees all the revenue potentials. But it's like some of these big acts that are big. A lot of them probably because I see their team with them from the get-go. If you want to rep somebody, or you want to be a rep, or you need a rep, you need that person in your life 24/7. They need to breathe your fucking carbon dioxide, and you need to go, and they need to believe in you and push you and ride with you all the way. Get on the planes with you, help you when you get a mixed connection, help you reorder your merch, fucking make sure that they call for food when you get to your hotel. All this shit. I've never had anybody do that. I had to pay extra help. like assistants and stuff like that. And even they didn't care enough, or they didn't know how to do it. It's only recently that I have more help like that. And it's really because I don't, you have to train people, you know, and they have to want to do it, but also they have to believe. You cannot be around people that don't believe in you or don't get it. And like their exciting thing is reading for a pilot. I have like 6 deals I'm negotiating right now to like try to like sell a show. None of my reps know. If they watch these videos, they might get a piece. No, they're not going to get a piece, but they'll want a piece. And then I'm going to have to be like, you weren't there. You did nothing. I can't in good faith give you a piece of this. They're just throwing fucking darts at a board. It's like, take the time to get to know, rep less people and rep who gets your dick hard. If they don't get your dick hard, get out of the business of repping them. And quite frankly, might want to get out of the business. If not, your dick is not hard for any of your people. And I just can't believe that this town still propagates this type of shit. Like, with so many fucking things happening and so much fucking mediocre bullshit. And it's like, are you really just fucking paying a bunch of people to go through breakdowns? Like, are you that sad? I probably could never put this out. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I have been co-signed by the best and have co-signed people who have become the best. It's a disservice to me. It's terribly disrespectful to me, but it's a waste of your fucking time, and you're wasting the town's time. But this is a bigger problem within the town. There's all these distressed assets, but the assets know their value, and the audience wants that asset. But yet the town decides. That's why you're seeing a fucking revolution. There's fucking unlimited bandwidth on Netflix. Unlimited bandwidth. Unlimited. There's no, sir, it's infinity. And now you have Hulu, Paramount Plus, Disney Plus. I understand that. They have their certain brand. HBO Max, I get it. They only want to do, certain people only want to do their own IP. But someone like Netflix should allow any comedian with X amount of credits that was like somewhat known, put their special on in a democratic fashion. If that special hits, you're going to have the comedian fucking saying, oh my God, this is like the best. You're going to make so many people hot. People can still have their audience and some people might fall off. But what I'm trying to tell you is there's people that are so known that can't get a special on Netflix, that have specials, or an independent movie and say, listen, we'll acquire it for next to nothing, but we know we have the platform and then you can drive traffic to it. Whatever. That's what all of these rev share companies are doing, and that's a good way to do it. Because what's the difference? The difference between that and someone else is just a big payday and a lot of press about it. The other people they didn't get the big payday, and they might not get all the press that the other people get. But it doesn't mean that their product is any less superior. So Hollywood is a giant neg. It negs people into wanting to be in it. And unfortunately, it has a lot of people that are desperate to be in it. And if they're repping you and you're not hot, then they're like, oh, I can't because it's not hot. And they don't understand they don't represent talent. They represent heat, or they represent a paycheck, or they represent a quadrant which they can fill. They don't represent soul. They don't represent pain. They don't represent sweat. And that's why I think you guys love this channel. The people that know it. So many people leave me with comments. How's this channel so small? Why isn't this channel bigger? Jesus Christ, you keep it so real. That means a lot to me. That means a lot to me. I heart the ones that are positive. I may fight with a couple people that are negative, but it's been great. And, you know, whether I'm sharing my knowledge of this business or experiences or doing therapy or giving my takes on certain things or reacting, it just feels nice to do, and you accept all of it, and you don't make me jump through hoops. You don't make me prove my worth to you. You just watch it, and if you don't, you don't. I don't think I'm going to participate in pilot season anymore.
I don't feel like anyone's talking. They're blockers. That's not why I came to Hollywood.
You know how fucking backwards that is?
Shit.
I hate to break it to you.